Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of B-Hero Presents Slightly Agitated, where a bunch of idiots come on and talk about a topic. I am your host and idiot numero uno, Brian, host of many shows here on B-Hero Presents. And with me tonight is idiot numero dos, Josh Martinez. How you doing tonight, Josh?
I am slightly agitated because of you fucks and my girlfriend. So let's screw the pooch.
You don't like trains?
No.
All right, and idiot number 3 is former Devotion Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Andrew Sowell. How you doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm toasty. I'm a little.
Toasty.
All right.
What the fuck? I'm not slightly agitated yet. I'm feeling fine. I'm having more fun making fun of John.
As we should, as we do. So, with that being said, before we start the topic, what is everybody drinking?
That high quality H2O, because I have to get ready to work at any fucking given moment for the next 7 days.
Oh, sucks to be you. And water sucks. It really, really sucks.
No, water is delicious. I will defend water to the end. Water is delicious.
Gatorade.
All right, water boy. I'm drinking fucking Bacardi in a nice stein that's mixed. It's about 75% Bacardi and it's about a quarter C4 energy drink, the pink Starburst flavor.
I'm not sure if I think that's disgusting or amazing.
It's delicious. So whatever you think it is, if you think opposite of good, then you're wrong.
You often think that about me.
Yeah, prove me wrong of you being wrong.
I have many times. You just don't agree.
Nope.
I am currently drinking rum and Dr. Pepper. No sugar Dr. Pepper. All right.
Oh, well, that's better. No sugar Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. It's better than sugar Dr. Pepper.
That's fair.
And at this point, the only time I'm drinking any soda at all is with mixed drinks. So.
Good for you.
I know. I'm so happy. I have this nice water bottle that I drink like 5 times a day. Like the whole bottle, not just the 5 sips.
Is it an 8-ounce bottle of water?
It is a 24-ounce bottle of water.
Ooh.
Yes. All right. So, our topic for tonight, seeing as we are about to hit that giving of thanks season, we are going to talk the best and worst Thanksgiving food. So, Josh, what is one of your favorite Thanksgiving meals?
And I know a lot of white people don't get this, but it is tamales.
Ooh.
I love them, and they're a seasonal thing, and I fucking hate that, but they are delicious at all kinds. Are delicious. I haven't met a tamale I didn't like.
Seasonal thing?
Most tamales are only made traditionally around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Primarily, they start in Thanksgiving.
That's one way
I did not know that.
Man, my grandmother, she'd usually make it around Thanksgiving when we were living in Tucson. But, all the people in my local grocery store tell me otherwise, so.
Which blows my mind.
It's constantly making tamales, man. So what's your favorite kind of tamale, though? I see, for me, a long time, I was just a masa fan. But
yeah, what the fuck?
That's all I wanted is just the masa. And then,
see, bad opinions on fucking terrible TV shows like fucking Scooby-Doo, Batwoman. Might just end yourself.
It was just basic. It's all you needed, right? And then later on, I got a bigger fan of like the carne style ones. So, what about you, Josh? What was your favorite kind of tamales?
My grandma used to make cabeza tamales, and she would, because her brothers owned a farm in Wyoming, and they would slaughter a pig around this time every year, and they would give my grandma the head, and she would put that in this big fucking pot and just boil everything off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she used, and it was so good. Pork head tamales.
Rocking that head cheese.
Damn straight.
All right. Well, you've eaten tamales before, so what's your favorite kind of tamale?
The kind that I get is usually the kind that's there and delicious. I don't know.
It's quite helpful.
I've had a lot of different ones, and tamales are good to eat with my mouth whole. So, other than that, like, I don't know. I don't think like I've specifically noticed like, oh, this is a pork head or a ramrod thing.
A ramrod?
I don't know. We're just making up things. Pork head.
Well, head cheese is a real thing, man.
Okay, I believe you.
I mean, I guess you could.
So is ramrod.
You having a Rocky Mountain oyster tamales?
Ew. I've always wanted to try Rocky Mountain oysters, but that just doesn't sound right.
Mike, are you Hannibal Lecter? Is this coming out now in the podcast?
Why? How would that make me Hannibal Lecter?
Have you? I'll give you your answer after off air, so you don't just come out and admit.
All right. So, what's one of your favorite Thanksgiving meals?
We go with the classic white people shit. Fucking the turkey. The white meat, though. I'm not a fan of dark meat. And I say that wholeheartedly as a meat connoisseur.
I'm glad you provocated that better because I felt like we might have been canceled right there if you kept going.
Well, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want us canceled because of, your outright racism.
Oh, my outright racism. All right. Interestingly enough, I am not a fan of turkey. Like, I don't mind like deli turkey and stuff like that, but really, like, I'm not a huge fan of turkey. Usually when I have it for Thanksgiving, I have to cover it pretty good in gravy. And I don't know if it's just because I've never had a really good turkey or not, but I just have never been a big fan of turkey. It's always dry for me, no matter like who makes
then
it.
You've been having terrible turkeys then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never found
turkeys
a turkey.
are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
If turkey's done right, it's definitely top 5 for me. If it's done wrong, fucking just throw it away. I don't want it. It's like you said, it's fucking dry.
Yeah, I just can't. And my aunt, who's usually where I go to for Thanksgiving, they make bomb food on everything else. But I just can't do the turkey. And
I mean, I've tried to cook the turkey. Sorry to interrupt, but I've tried to cook the turkey before. It takes a lot of effort to make it not dry, to make it fucking moist. So, not saying your aunt fucking doesn't put effort in, but like you got to put a lot of effort in fucking that turkey.
And I mean, I agree, and like everyone else seems to enjoy it, but for me, I just have never been able to like turkey. It's just not my thing.
And I forgot you're more of a pumpkin spice basic bitch, so that's fine.
No, pumpkin spice is disgusting. You fan of turkey, Josh? You said if it's done right.
I am. If it's done right. Other than that, like if it's not done right, like it's whatever. I'll still get a little piece. I'll eat the shit out of the turkey skin though.
I mean,
oh my god, yeah.
Skin.
What about fucking like turkey legs and shit? Like,
Oh
you ever
yes,
just fuck yeah, I will chow down some fucking turkey leg.
I will fuck up some turkey legs.
I can't eat
Like,
that.
and
I
like
think.
this is like, I mean, it's not necessarily. This is just turkey in general. This isn't a Thanksgiving thing. But like going to like a fair or something, getting like a turkey leg wrapped in bacon. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god, it's so
I-
fucking good.
Everything bacon
talk
tastes better.
dirty to me so well.
So,
Yeah, and I'm
um,
gonna put gravy on it.
somehow we got into this really creepy sex talk. I'm not sure when that happened, but sure. Oh, for me, man, like my number one peak Thanksgiving thing is deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs, man.
Oh fuck yes.
But is that a Thanksgiving fucking thing? Like that's I wouldn't. I mean, like thanks. I mean, deviled eggs are amazing year round.
It's
I
true.
would eat them for breakfast if I could. Like
It's true.
they're fucking outstanding.
So I've lived away from home in Salt Lake City or in Utah in general for about 20 years, a little more than 20 years. And I've gone to my aunt's place out in Grantsville for pretty much that whole time for Thanksgiving, save like 3 years. And same for Christmas. And every time for Christmas and Thanksgiving, she makes up a whole plate of deviled eggs and then a second plate of deviled eggs just for me. Because I
That's
love
good.
me some deviled eggs, man.
That's good.
That's love.
And
That's love right there.
it is, man. She loves the snot out of me because she spends that extra time to get those eggs. And but it's only then, like if I go out there during like the 4th of July or whatever, just to go visit or whatever, I'm not getting deviled eggs. But if I go out around Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'm getting me some deviled eggs, and that's usually the first thing I'm like so excited for. Because my aunt, she puts out a whole spread, man. When we're doing Thanksgiving, she'll put a whole spread out of like the cheese and crackers. She does this like cream cheese and salmon and like shrimp and cocktails. All this stuff is just like snacky food, and then she'll work on dinner.
Mhm.
So, but the deviled eggs, man, that's always what I go to every time. That is the greatest thing for me when I go for Thanksgiving. That's what I'm going for Thanksgiving is some deviled eggs.
I mean, I can think of worse reasons to go for fucking Thanksgiving for just deviled eggs, but can't fault you there. Deviled eggs are fucking delicious. I am now currently looking up recipes because now I fucking want some. You piece of shit.
You're welcome. All right. Well, Josh, what is the Thanksgiving meal you do not like?
That's so hard because Thanksgiving's the time of year where I let my true inner fat kid out, and I will not stop eating until I am ready to throw up or pass out. And I can't really think of one. I think salads. People that serve salads on Thanksgiving can go fuck themselves.
Well, that's rude.
It's
Salads are
20
good accoutrement to this fucking dinner, bro.
That's
As
a
you just stuck
fancy
your
ass word.
face. Yeah, you like it? I just saw it on the website here. But like, what the fuck? How do you fucking like? Because you're just gorging out on fucking what's that shit? Well, you're just gorging out on nothing but fucking carbs, and then like you to be guffawing fucking salad. You're like, oh no, thank you. I will have my 80th helping of mashed taters.
See, but that's the thing is like you can still have good vegetables like asparagus or sauteed spinach, collard greens, mashed potato. It just salads just don't. They're just there, and they don't bring anything. They don't add anything to what you're fucking eating.
It's not about what it's bringing to you currently to eating. It's It's helping your body digest more better all the shit that you're putting in there right now, so you can poop better. That's what the salad's for.
But you can do
That's
that
why
with the other greens.
Yeah, like the other greens. That's why Grandma makes frijoles every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but there's like more fiber. Oh, beans are pretty good fucking fiber, but like salad fiber, there's nothing like it because it'll definitely fucking clean you out. Frijoles, there's a lot of fat in there too.
I think what it goes to is cold, right? So majority of the things that you're eating on Thanksgiving are warm, right? Because it's cold outside. You don't need to have a cold item to go with it. And salads are cold most of the time. Now, if like you did like some, a warm salad, like with some like heated up spinach and the asparagus and stuff like that, that might be a little bit different. But a cold salad with like vinaigrette or some dressing on there is such a counterbalance to all the other warm food you're having. It's not really there. It's not really in the feel. It's not in the theme because you're trying to warm up from the cold outside.
Like I've never thought of it that way, but yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
I'm actually with you though. I think salad's a blasphemy when it comes to Thanksgiving.
You pieces of shit.
And I'm a salad fan, man. I really do enjoy a good salad, specifically a spinach salad. But I can't for Thanksgiving, man. It just doesn't feel right.
You don't feel right, man. You don't feel right.
Thank
Nailed it.
you.
I'm gonna go ahead and insert the food I despise because I've been waiting to talk about this.
Go ahead.
Fucking candied yams are the fucking worst thing to add to any Thanksgiving dinner.
I very much agree. Throwing on
Wait, are those sweet potatoes?
Yeah, there's sweet potatoes with fucking
marshmallows on top.
Marshmallows on top. Fucking gross.
Bro, I love those fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
How? Explain to me how you insert them into your mouth hole. Fucking explain.
Normally with a fork, but my mom found this Paula Deen recipe. I know she got canceled. Whatever. Who gives a shit? But she made these candied yams one year, and I've begged and begged, and she's made them every year since. And they are so good. They're so sweet, and they're buttery, and they're nice and soft. And boy.
Sorry, I'm trying not to actively vomit right now because of your description of fucking candied yams bullshit.
Oh, bro, they're so fucking good.
You keep saying good, and I don't think you understand what that word means. I mean something you enjoy. And currently, the way you're describing your candy yams is a way that you would describe something that's fucking disgusting.
I'm with Sowell on this, man. Like, I'm not a fan of candy yams. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really a fan of marshmallows or sweet potatoes. So, and for me, both of those is a texture thing. So putting those together and then kind of like making them into almost like a blob of something, like it's just there. It's not for me.
It's like whoever fucking originally made the recipe was like, hey, I got these yams, which are delicious on their own, but let's make them terrible with marshmallows on the top. Like, marshmallows are good by themselves, but like everything like is good individually, and then if you mix those two together, then it's fucking terrible. And explain to me how that fucking works.
I'm gonna blame the leprechaun from Lucky Charms for these. I think it's its fault with all the extra marshmallows and stuff on it.
I mean, hey, maybe that's a poor man's fucking Christmas thing or Thanksgiving thing to make.
I mean, I guess.
Fucking, let's fucking try. You know what? Let's fucking have Slightly Agitated cooking hour, and then we'll fucking make fucking candied yams with fucking Lucky Charms fucking marshmallows.
Oh God! Why would you ruin something so good?
Actually, you know what? It might improve it. Are there flavored fucking marshmallows? I'm sure there are. So maybe if we find
they
the
have
right
they have like the
marshmallow,
fruity flavored marshmallows that you can get at the store.
maybe you find the right one. Maybe if we get, I don't know, the flavor. I don't know cereal, but like, never mind. I'll regress from my comments here because I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
If you guys are excited and you guys want to hear about the new upcoming Slightly Agitated Cooking Hour, please hit us up in our social medias. That's going to be Be Hero Media on everything.
Actually, that'd be a pretty good show where we're in the kitchen cooking and yelling at each other. It'll be just like home.
We just
No,
like
you
training.
fuck! I said I
that's
said
the name of the
3 a.m.
podcast right
fucking-
there, just like home. Holy shit!
It wouldn't be a podcast. It'd be a fucking YouTube short.
Yeah, we could throw it on YouTube. We do have a Be Hero YouTube channel, so
Oh
There
my
we
god,
go.
so much content. Listen, our listener, find us all on our socials.
yes, Be Hero Media and everything. All right. I have two different ones. I'm going to save one for later. But honestly, one of my number one dislikes for Thanksgiving is one of the most popular Thanksgiving items. I
Don't fucking say it.
cannot stand stuffing. I think
Oh, you bitch.
stuffing is so
You
disgusting.
little
uncultured fucking
cocksucker.
swine.
It is so nasty. One, if you get traditional stuffing, it's literally all the drippings and the nasty innards from inside of the turkey. If you
And-
don't,
Wait, what? Are they fucking not like gutting the fucking turkey? What is your Thanksgiving?
no, I mean, yes, they are gutting the turkey, but it's all the extra like drippings and like the inside crevice of the turkey, which is just not.
You mean the
great.
deliciousness of the fucking turkey? The moisture?
Yeah, no.
That's where a lot of the
It's
moisture
also
is
like
going, though.
super
to be real.
soggy and like wet. I don't want my bread to be wet. Right? It's wrong.
Oh my god, so good.
No.
So good.
And
So
that's if they
good.
do it traditional. A lot of times you'll go to places and they don't do the traditional one where it's like in the box, right? And they just throw it in a
Fucking stovetop for the win, brother.
No. Oh, disgusting, man. I cannot stand stuffing. It is so nasty. And again, for me, it's a huge texture thing because I'm a huge texture eater. Like things I dislike that people like, I can't stand because of the texture, like mushrooms and onions. I can't stand because of the texture. I love the flavor of them, but I cannot stand the texture of it.
Oh, I've never wanted to smack you so hard upside your bald head. Why is mushrooms, onions, stuffing? It's all fucking good.
Yes.
It's
Oh
all
my god.
so good.
Mushrooms and stuffing. Is that what you
Oh,
just
that
said?
sounds good.
Is that what you just said, or am I just fucking hallucinating?
Well, I don't like mushrooms, onions, or stuffing, and the whole reason for all of them is texture.
Why do you hate yourself so fucking much that you're denying yourself the deliciousness of fucking stuffing with mushroom and fucking onions, bro? What the fuck?
Nope, I just can't, man. It's not a thing I can do. That being said, oftentimes because those are such a major thing, is like turkey and stuffing, which are things I'm not a fan of. My Thanksgiving plate is generally consistent of like corn, mashed potatoes, any greens that are on there that are warmed up, and the deviled eggs. That's extensively my plate for Thanksgiving.
So don't forget your pumpkin spice, you basic bitch.
I hate pumpkin spice. All right, Josh. What's another one of your favorite items from Thanksgiving?
Pie, all of the pies, every pie, including pumpkin, but the top pie, the very top pie, is pecan pie.
Damn right. I was going to say the pecan pie.
I will
Boom.
disrespect pecan. Did you say boo?
I said-
you, sir.
No, I said boom, you uncultured fucking swine. I said boom. That's the fucking pie of the fucking century.
Damn straight it is.
Like, I don't even ask for, not to cut you off, but like, I don't even ask for like cakes and shit for my birthday and shit. Like, I ask for pecan pie because it's fucking delicious.
It is so
That's
good.
what's up. That's what's up.
So 2 years ago, my other aunt brought pecan pie that she had bought from the store over to our Thanksgiving in Grantsville, and it was massive, dude. It was like a 1.5 foot diameter of a pumpkin pie or a pecan pie, and I'm like, where did you get this pie? And it was amazing. It was great.
Costco?
She bought it at Costco.
That's
Costco
what's up.
Dude,
Costco fucking pecan pie is fucking top notch.
Oh my god, it was so good. I took half that bitch home. Oh
You
my
did
god.
actually. That's kind of funny. You didn't even ask. You just kind of you kept cutting
I
yourself
didn't want to walk
slices.
out with it.
Going to your car. You were going. You were cutting yourself slices. You walk to your car with it every 5 minutes. Like, oh my god, I haven't had a chance to have this yet because no one's in the room. You're just fucking. Mike's looking over his shoulders, like, anyone watching me? All right, nope. I'm gonna take this cut right here and then go back to the car.
That's way more elegant than what I
That's what you
did,
do.
man. All I did was like I cut like half the pie out before anybody got there and just stuffed it into my wife's purse and told her to tell nobody about it.
You threw it in your wife's purse.
I ate it out of the purse like after when I got home. I was sitting in a corner crying to myself while eating it out of the purse.
You have painted a picture of yourself, and it is elegant.
Like a little fucking raccoon just foraging in his wife's purse. His gut hanging out.
Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty pecan pie.
So I did good today.
My kids come out in the living room, turn the light on. I'm like, turn the light off. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
But your mouth is full of pumpkin pie, so it just comes out.
Oh god.
And that's why his kids need therapy.
One of many reasons.
I have dreams of daddy crying eating pie.
Yes, dreams. Those were only dreams.
Yes.
You didn't walk in on Daddy at 1 o'clock in the morning in his shame corner, consuming half a Costco pie.
Out of mommy's first.
Throw up.
That's fucking great. All right.
It's good for you, but terrible for your kids. Nailed it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just interrupt right now and say my favorite fucking thing, because I don't know how many of these we're going to fucking do. But I want to go ahead and say it before anyone else says it. But my favorite fucking, one of my favorite fucking things about, well, Thanksgiving food is the day after food. So like all the leftovers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just go ahead and make yourself a nice Thanksgiving leftover fucking sandwich with fucking turkey, stuffing, fucking mashed potatoes. Then you fucking douse that shit in gravy. Oh my God. So good.
I'm down with that.
One of the...
Yeah, I'm totally down. I'm down with that too. I changed up the ingredients a little bit, but yeah, I'm totally down with that. Especially like if you bring a bunch of the rolls that were left over after.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and use that as your breading, dude. Oh, so good. So good.
All that wrapped in a homemade tortilla with a little bit of mayo.
Holy fuck.
You put mayo in your tortilla?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah, if you make a fucking like sandwich, brother, like that shit, like a wrap almost, like white people shit, you know?
That's just
like,
so wrong to put mayo on a tortilla.
Then you're wrong.
Yes, very wrong.
Which we've established in your 1 o'clock boarding of fucking pecan pie.
But yeah, I'm totally down with the after the Black Friday sandwich.
Yes.
Yes, the Black Friday sandwich. That's
I'm
a
down
good
with that.
name for it.
Yeah, it's so good. Especially if you get the right leftover toppings. Like, it's for whatever's for you, right? So if you want to do mashed potato stuffing and turkey, I'm all about like mashed potatoes as well, but I'll do like mashed potatoes and like ham, some gravy, stuff like that, all up in there. So good.
Very enjoyable with my mouth.
Yeah. Speaking of ham, by the way, that is actually one of my favorite things for Thanksgiving is ham and over turkey. And I know it's a lot of people do ham for like Christmas instead, which I also do as well. But I love ham for Thanksgiving.
Ham is a good choice for Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Like if you're not like good at turkey, like ham is an acceptable replacement for said turkey.
Yeah. And it is so good. It's always my choice to go to, anyways. My aunt, when she makes the turkey, she'll also make up a ham, and I'll be nice and grab a couple pieces of turkey, just because. But I always just grab like a big old hunk of that ham. And my aunt, she loves me, and she always makes a ton of food. She makes a ton of food and always gives me a crap ton of leftovers. So I've got that Black Friday sandwich meal for like the next day or two because of how much food she gives me. But that ham is like, that is the pride and joy when it comes to the Black Friday meal after.
Yep. Great fucking thing.
Oh, I'm still trying to breathe after laughing so hard.
Oh, impossible.
All right, Josh. What's another horrible item on your Thanksgiving meal?
So I don't know if it's just because I've never had it other than outside of the can, but cranberry sauce I'm not a fan of.
What the fuck? Like I like the chunky kind, but like that solid fucking like can of fucking
the jello-y
cranberry.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
No. Yeah.
It's just not something that I've had a lot that I'm like, okay, this is great. I love this. It's always like, oh, it's there. Yay. Who fucking cares?
Any item that stays a solidly liquid after it gets squashed outside of a can cannot be good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's just not possible. And I'm not a fan of cranberries anyways. Like, I don't even like cranberry juice. But, like, there's no way that something that squishes out of a can and stays a quote-unquote solid. It's a Newtonian fluid, essentially, by that point. It's just not. It can't be good. It can't be good. And that is almost the exact same stuff that comes out in Ghostbusters 2 that they put onto a speaker to make dance.
How fucking dare you disrespect cranberry sauce in such a way to compare it to the fucking ooze of Ghostbusters 2? You dick.
Oh yeah, no cranberries no cranberries for me, man. They're just horrible. That being said, I still make my kids eat them.
That's fair.
Yeah, cranberry juice I get down on. I'll drink some cranberry juice, a little bit of vodka, But
well, it's healthier that way to inject your vodka.
Damn straight it is. But just the sauce, like it doesn't hit for me.
All right, so what's another item of dislike that you have at Thanksgiving?
This is definitely Thanksgiving food, but it's also one that's almost year round. Pumpkin pie can go fuck itself in its stupid pie face.
So I was giving you crap earlier about pumpkin spicing me because I can't stand pumpkin spice. But I love pumpkin pie between the times of November and January. Any other time of the year, I can't stand it.
Bitch. Basic bitch.
I am right there with you, Mike. So my grandma makes, well, she used to make homemade pumpkin pie, and I would just eat the filling because fuck the crust. All I want is the filling all the time in my mouth hole.
Right.
Spoonful after spoonful. Like it's ice cream.
Yep. It's so good. In fact, I've got some in my fridge right now.
That's what's up.
Fuck you guys.
I mean, I'm going to take pecan every day of the week over said, but I will also eat pumpkin
100%.
pie. Yeah. And cherry pie, by the way. I'm really a big fan of cherry pie.
Cherry pie is good pie.
So. All right. Let's see. So, for my next item of dislike for Thanksgiving is actually an East Coast common one. I didn't know this until my uncle, who's from New York, told me about it. He makes it every year when we go to my aunt's house. And I don't understand how people can eat this. Do you guys know what a rutabaga is?
Mhm.
Okay.
Isn't it a vegetable?
It is. Well, it's a vegetable-ish starch. It's sort of potato-like, but not really.
It's like a beet.
Yeah, it's very much like a beet. They make mashed rutabaga. And it is about the most disgusting thing I have ever eaten in my life. It is the consistency of baby food, but somehow baby food is like filet mignon compared to this nonsense. And it's something he loves. He makes it every year, and he's about the only person that eats it. Nobody else can, he convinced every one of us to try it. I've even got my kids to try it, but not a single one of us like it and will not continue to eat it. But we all try it because we're trying to be nice. But he makes up a big bowl. So there's like a big bowl of mashed potatoes and a big bowl of rutabaga. And the only way you can tell the difference is the rutabaga is like this poop brownish color when it's mashed.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like that light poop too. It's like that little baby poop color.
Ew.
And then, mashed potatoes are properly white. And I just can't. I can't with the rutabaga. And it's so bad. It's so bad. And, I love my uncle, but there's nothing, I can't.
That doesn't sound appetizing at fucking all. No. I don't know who would think rutabaga and think, you know what this needs? Mashed. Wow.
I don't know, but man, his family, his son and son's wife came from New York one Thanksgiving, and they all ate it up. It's an East Coast
thing. So that's why New York's full of fucking idiots.
They're eating dirt root mashed.
That's probably true. I love you, Unc.
Nope. No, sir.
All right, Josh. We'll go one more round for goods and bads. What is your next best item for Thanksgiving?
Ooh. Grandma makes green chili, and I fucking love it. Roasted green chili with hamburger, and then the beans, and then a little bit of cheese. Oh, mwah. So good.
That sounds really good. That sounds really good.
It really is.
And enjoyable with my mouth hole.
I'm not a huge green chili fan by itself, but
fuck yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
There are certain times I will eat green chili. I like green chili, but it's super far, few and far between. Rancheros, I like in the green chili in there, but it's like I said, it's few and far between. That actually sounds good though.
You like it on a hamburger? Have you ever had an Anaheim Charburger or just Anaheim chilies, roasted chilies?
I've done the roasted chilies before, but like it usually, and I don't know, it's just the way it was prepared or whatever, but like it gets mixed into things. I'm not a big fan. My grandma, she makes these roast beef tacos, and she'll put roasted chilies in them, and those are fine. But like other times, she'll do them in other things. Like I'm trying to think of an example of one. But like I'm not a big fan of them. The when she does them, when she does like pollo, uh, she'll do up like a big old thing of just like shredded chicken and cut them up in there, mix it in there with some tomatillo. And I'm not a fan of the chilies there, but I don't know. It just has to be in the right place for me.
You make my butthole itch, Mike. It's
I'm gonna take that as a positive.
no green chilies. What?
His butthole is itching for a pegging. That's what he's referring to.
Back to the train.
Oh God, hate you both.
That's fair.
Oh man. All right, so what's your next one up?
This is food we enjoy consuming.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go the opposite of fucking. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite of the rutabaga mash, and I'm just gonna stick with standard potato mash and mashed potatoes. Which here's a distinction, or maybe something we can fight over. I don't fucking know. But mashed potatoes with the skin on, fucking gold tier.
I'm a fan of that as well. Now, I guess the question is, since we all seem to like it with the skin on, how do you feel about sour cream in it?
Yes.
I mean, you put it on a baked potato. Why the fuck wouldn't you put it in mashed potatoes? Are you talking about like when you're mixing it, like adding sour cream? Because I do that. Or are you talking about having the mashed potato and then just adding sour cream on top of it?
No, mixing in with it.
Oh yeah, I do that all the fucking time.
Because that's the best way to get that like good consistency, right?
That or heavy whipping cream and cream cheese. That's another good way to get a good thing.
I haven't tried it with the cream cheese. I feel like that would make it a little too sweet, though.
Nope, it does. It does not. It makes it delicious, is what it makes.
My wife, you guys will be able to try it out when we do the Christmas party, but she makes it with a sour cream and mix, and she does it so good. She makes some bomb mashed potatoes. So,
all right, good.
I'm so down.
Does she do it with the skin on or skin off?
Skin on.
Okay, good.
So
that's fair.
All right. But yeah, mashed potatoes are bomb, and they're like the perfect meal to go Thanksgiving, right? Because you get that with the great gravy, and then like if something doesn't like maybe something's not peak at Thanksgiving, right? You can put that gravy on top of it along with the rest of the mashed potatoes. So it's mashed potatoes are great.
Yep, and like turkey gravy, beef gravy, like fucking veggie gravy, which is weird. I don't know how that came about, but it's fucking delicious. I don't fucking know. I might have just made that up. Fucking fact check me, Google.
I would, but I'm using my phone to record.
Well, just shout out loud. Actually, I'm going to Google it because I have access to the computer right now. Vegetable gravy. Go. It's a fucking thing. Easy vegetarian onion gravy. There you fucking go.
Onion gravy I could get down on, though. I kind of think
mushroom
of that,
gravy. Mushroom gravy is good.
Mushroom gravy the shit.
I try it. I like the mushroom flavor. I'm not a fan of the texture. But I try mushroom.
Well, you're wrong, and you should hate yourself. So
have you ever had a mushroom gravy instead of country gravy, but like a mushroom gravy for biscuits and gravy? It is so good.
And I very much enjoyed it.
So good.
Mushrooms on anything. That's why they put fucking mushrooms on like bomb ass steaks and shit. Like that's God tier. God tier.
All right. So my next one I've got is a kind of a different one. We do this less at my friend's house or less at my aunt's house when we go for Thanksgiving itself, but we do a Friendsgiving with a bunch of my friends and things like that. And my one friend, she grew up in an Irish household. She makes soda bread for Thanksgiving.
Yes, soda
Oh
bread.
God, yes.
I love soda bread, and we have that every year for the Friendsgiving. It's like the perfect thing to go with everything else. Soda bread's so good. We also do like a big thing, St. Patrick's Day thing too, and also have soda bread there. But like Thanksgiving or our Friendsgiving that we do, that soda bread is so good, so good.
They do the soda. The only soda bread I've ever had is from Great Harvest,
Mhm.
and they do it right around St. Patrick's Day, and it is just mwah, chef's kiss. I had it for the
Oh
first
yeah.
time 2 years ago, and it was, oh my God. Yeah, goosebumps thinking about it. So good.
So good. My friend, the one she makes is it's a Parmesan crusted soda bread. So she like drizzles a bunch of Parmesan stuff on top of it when she's baking it at the last
Ooh,
moment. Dude, it is so good, so good.
that's delicious.
Mm.
I'm so hungry now.
Right? This is a bad idea.
I know.
No, I am like legit. I am debating making fucking deviled eggs this evening once we're done with this shit.
I'm ordering Marco's pizza, but I'm not ordering the pizza itself. I'm doing one of their no crust meals, so it's essentially the pizza without the crust inside of a big old like pan.
Oh, Papa Murphy's does something like that, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah, Marco's does it too. It's so good. I have a Marco's right up the road for me. But
Nice.
all right, go through one last round. We're gonna do last things we dislike. Josh, what was one of the last thing that you dislike at Thanksgiving?
That's an excellent question because like everything else we've kind of covered, and I can't think of anything else that I don't really like.
Well, let me ask you a question then, because this is one I was going to bring up earlier as a thing I like. Because I love corn, but Thanksgiving, is it better to have off cob or on cob corn?
If
On
you get
Cobb.
some, no, if you get some fucking like country ass fucking like cream corn with like bacon and shit in there, it's fucking delicious.
Ooh, I haven't tried it with bacon in it.
I've never
You've never
tried
tried?
cream corn with bacon.
Oh my god, it is. That's something like my grandmother used to make, and it was definitely one of my favorite fucking dishes.
That sounds
Like
awesome.
country shit. Bacon's good on anything. We've already kind of discussed this with
That's true.
fucking,
Yes.
Well, when I make corn at home, especially when it's the canned corn or the off cob corn, I make it in the pan, but before I put it in the pan, excuse me, I boil a half stick of butter, or I put a half stick of butter in the pan and let it melt down. And then when I put the corn in and drain out the water, I put it in just with the butter, and then I put a bunch of pepper in it. That's how I eat my corn on the cob, and I mix it all together that way. Dude, it is so good, so good. But for me, Thanksgiving, I need corn on the cob.
The good thing about one thing I really appreciate about corn on the cob is after
Hold on,
I can make elotes.
sorry, I just want to interject that both of you eat corn the long way, and you're fucking disgusting for that.
The long way?
Yeah, the long way. Think about it for like 0.3 seconds, and then you'll understand.
I got it. I didn't even need to think about it.
I
It
mean,
And I
sounded like
don't eat
Mike did
corn the
too.
long way.
I was trying to decide whether you were saying long way or wrong way, and two,
No, the long way.
trying to think about why you would call it the long way. I did realize as I was saying it, like why you would say that, but it just. I mean,
It's a dick sucking joke.
I guess. But
Fuck you. All right, continue on with your fucking conversation about eating corn off the cob.
No, like that was it. Like leftover corn on the cob. I don't like eating like the Mexican street corn out of the cup. It bothers me. It just doesn't feel right. So on the cob, and then you just leftovers. You slather it up with the mayonesa. You hit it with the cheese, the parmesan, the tapatio or Valentina, and then you get the tahine and you put that on there, and it, mwah, so good.
Yep, that sounds fucking delicious.
all right, so let's see. Trying to think what else is Thanksgiving food. All right, we'll do this as
So
one.
I'm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So like I'm googling because I'm trying to make sure I'm getting everything that's fucking terrible. So the top 12 disliked Thanksgiving dishes according to this random ass Chicago news website.
Okay.
It has coleslaw on there, which who the fuck brings coleslaw to Thanksgiving dinner? Because that's fucking disgusting, even irregardless of Thanksgiving dinner. Like coleslaw is terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of coleslaw either.
KFC coleslaw's on point.
You are wrong, and you should go fix yourself. Go seek out Jesus or whatever people say to fix yourself.
They call him Jesus.
Yes. Speaking of getting canceled, Mike, what is your fucking least fucking favorite?
Oh. I'm trying to think what we had left here.
Well, do you want to know the numbers? So number 1 is cranberry sauce, which is 29.92 dislike.
Makes sense.
So you guys are in there. Number 2 is turkey, 28.09% dislike, which the fuck is wrong with you people? Number 3 is sweet potatoes or yams, 24.25% dislike. Number 4 is green bean casserole, which I can definitely get down with some green bean casserole.
No.
Yes.
That's 24.61 dislike.
I like green beans by themselves, and I also do all my green beans like I do my corn with a bit of butter, or like in the butter in the pan first and some pepper. But I'm not a big fan of green bean casserole.
I love it. I love it with my mouth whole. And then number 5 is stuffing or dressing, which is 23.42% dislike, which I don't how. Number 6 is coleslaw, which is 21.68% dislike.
So weird.
Number 7 is ham, 21.23% dislike.
How can you hate ham? It's like bacon's big brother.
It's probably vegans, honestly. That's probably what it is. Number 8 is pumpkin pie, which is 20.77% dislike. Number 9 is mashed potatoes, which is 17.57% dislike.
Again,
Number 10 is macaroni and cheese, which I'm going to guess they're just serving Kraft.
Yeah, if you have like traditional old school mac and cheese where they put the breadcrumbs on top, you bake it in the oven, I don't know how you could hate that. But I don't think I've ever had that for Thanksgiving.
Macaroni and
You've
cheese.
never had mac and cheese for Thanksgiving?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Like, I've had people bring it, and like it's pretty good because like they put like the breadcrumbs on top of it or whatever they put, like Parmesan cheese or
it's crusted.
Yeah, crusted Parmesan cheese. Like it's so good. All right, then number 11 is corn, 13.8% dislike that. Idiots. All these people are idiots, except for the coleslaw part. And then carrots are 12.08% dislike. I don't think I've had a dish that was just straight carrots for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I can't say I have either, outside of like appetizer stuff where they have like the baby carrots and like ranch or something.
Yeah, like the vegetable tray.
Yeah, the veggie trays, yeah. But yeah. I just can't get past that coleslaw though. Why would you have coleslaw at Thanksgiving? Why would you have coleslaw? Period. But why would you have it at Thanksgiving? Coleslaw always seems to me like a summer like food, right? Like something you would bring to like a barbecue or a picnic.
Absolutely. Really, it's a never fucking side that you should never ever bring, unless you despise the person that you're bringing it to.
So I'll bring the coleslaw. Got it.
Bring all the coleslaw. Got it.
If you even attempt to bring coleslaw into this household, I will make you sit there and eat the whole fucking thing by yourself in a shame corner.
And I probably will. If I'm being honest, I can get if coleslaw, like KFC's coleslaw is on point. I've had coleslaws that I don't like. There's this place in Salt Lake called Sugar House Barbecue, and I can't stand their coleslaw. It's so fucking vinegary.
That's coleslaw to a T. It's just vinegar, and which I like vinegar. Don't get me wrong, but like
it's vinegar and shame.
What are you doing? Yeah.
So bad. But yeah, like no. Since we brought up coleslaw though, and we'll do this as the very last question for this episode. What is something that you've had at Thanksgiving that you would never expected to have at a Thanksgiving meal? Good, bad, or otherwise?
That's a fucking tough ass fucking choice. I don't even know.
Baked beans was mine. Like, I had baked beans once at a Thanksgiving and some people brought. It was fine. I love baked beans. But it was so weird. It was a British couple, and the plan was to make beans and toast, because I guess it's pretty traditional for them for a fall meal. They don't do Thanksgiving. But
they don't? Oh my God. I wonder why.
Canadians do Thanksgiving.
What the fuck? Fuck you, Canada. Get the fuck out of here. You're drunk.
But yeah, they do beans on toast for a traditional fall meal. And
that I've heard.
They brought baked beans, and I went down to baked beans because I love baked beans. I like beans on toast too; it's really good. But it was just weird. I never had it before. I never had it again. But yeah, it was just weird.
I'd fuck with some beans and toast. That sounds delicious.
That's right.
Like, fuck, I'm wrapping my brain. I don't know if I've had a dish that's like that was brought to Thanksgiving that was like, why did you bring this to me, and why am I consuming it or ignoring it? Probably coleslaw. I'm just gonna go ahead and just fuck you coleslaw. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you bringing that shit in my general vicinity?
What about you, Josh? Anything that you could think of?
I don't know if it was a Thanksgiving thing that we went somewhere, and I can't remember where, but I remember having fried chicken's feet. I'll never have it again. It wasn't a thing that I enjoyed, but it was fried chicken's feet. And I remember one of my little cousins just going ham. Like they were fried. Like, I swear to God, he ate 2 plates worth of just chicken's feet.
That sounds horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like pig's feet. Like, who the fuck is eating the feet like that?
It's
pickled pig's feet are bomb as fuck. Okay,
you make me want to throw it in my mouth a lot of it. Like, what the fuck?
A lot of it.
I like pig's feet.
Are fucking good. You would with your pig face. Nailed it. Joke on insult.
He eats menudo, so you can't expect him to eat anything good. So
do you eat menudo while listening to menudo?
I do eat menudo. I love menudo.
But while listening to menudo?
No. Never.
Now he's got to
4K,
call.
Just to
no.
piss you off, I'm going to one day.
That wouldn't
I'm gonna
piss me
sit
off.
down.
That would make me happy because you would be embracing your culture of Menudo and Menudo. A young Ricky, whatever his face is.
Martin.
Yeah, there we go. I almost said Ricky Gervais, and that's definitely not the right name.
That is definitely not even the right culture.
That's definitely not. So
You could not go farther away from Ricky Martin than Ricky Gervais.
that's why I didn't state his name, his full name. I just said Ricky, whatever his name is. But yeah, no, Ricky Martin singing while you eat your menudo on some toast.
What the fuck? I think Sowell needs to go make himself some toast.
I'm trying to paint the most disgusting picture that I can for our one listener about you sitting there in your dining room area or maybe in your kitchen, I don't know, eating menudo while listening to menudo with some toast that doesn't go well together. You know, like just I painted a beautiful picture for you, and our listener appreciates it.
Thank you, Phil Zero.
Oh my god. Ugh. Just trying to figure out how you put menudo on top of toast since it's a stew.
You got to dip it. It's a dipping thing.
It's a dipping thing, yeah. What the fuck? How do you?
Because you said
Have you never had bread bowl? Have you never had bread bowls?
I mean, I
A
guess
toasted
you
bread
could put
bowl?
menudo inside of
Oh
a
my god. Next time I get menudo, I'm putting it in a bread bowl. That actually sounds bomb as fuck.
Thank you. I'm here for all your ideas. I'm well known for them.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, this has been a great episode. I hope you guys
And it's
enjoyed it.
been mediocre at best.
I thought it's been
I hope
hilarious.
you didn't enjoy it.
But please let us know what your thoughts are. And more importantly, I want to know what it is that you eat in your shame corner. Reach out to us at Be Hero Media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter /X, or go to BeHeroMedia.com. You can also reach out to us directly. You can start off with me by reaching out to me at Mike Burke DCW on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or Mike Burke Pro on Twitter. So, where can they find you?
At Don DUNN_so_well on all the social medias, even fucking Twitter.
All right, and Josh, where can they find you?
Bonesaw_Will on Instagram, Bonesaw Will on TikTok, and William Cutting on Facebook. Go ahead and ignore the self-harm warning that it comes up with you when you search that.
All right. And then for the upcoming DCW shows, December 8th at, December 8th, we will be in Salt Lake City at Ace's Saloons for bar fights. The last one was so much fun. We're doing it again. And you can actually turn it into a whole weekend of DCW wrestling because the following day, December 9th, we will be doing our 5th anniversary show. Then December 15th, we will be doing Tussle Time up in Ogden. That'll be Tussle Time 9. And then lastly, for our New Year's Bash at Liquid Joe's at December 28th. Find everything you need to know about Devotion, our upcoming shows at Devotion Championship Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, and DCW Salt Lake City on Twitter. All right, well, this has been a train wreck, kind of like the train we're going to be giving Josh later. I hope you guys have had a great night, and for the rest of Be Hero Presents, we are Slightly Agitated. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Eat a dick, you bald fucks.
Fuck you so well.